tell him to come on to the chat for this. I'm sure.
Yeah,
People
bro. I'll hit the chat.
Okay, let me hit the chat.
All right. Later. Bye. That's funny.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy that you have such a crazy like close relationship with him.
Yeah, I mean, we met. He slid into my DMs in 2017, and he realized I was from New Jersey, and then that's why it works because we're both from New Jersey. It wouldn't work any other way, probably. We wouldn't have been able to meet up as much as we do. We wouldn't have been able to go in on those deals together because, like, we met up and like picked up a U-Haul and drove to PA, to Lebanon, PA, to because if he lived in another state, that would have never happened.
Yeah. Now he was a big partner on a lot of your collection. Then you let everybody out there know, probably the big one I'm talking about, like the big collection buy. But after you talk about that big collection buy, I would like to know, like, obviously he turned and burned a lot of that product, right? Like a lot of that stuff was already sold before he even got it almost, right? Where you had the wherewithal to hold on to a lot of this stuff. Was it just sheer luck, or was it something
who had it already sold?
Pokerev, right?
He didn't sell any of it. I think the Pokemon stuff we both sold way too fast.
Okay.
I had an 8K deposit from somebody before I even got the product. So the Pokemon stuff we both sold too fast. But like it was at a time where like Team Rocket Unlimited boxes were going for $1,000. Nobody could have guessed like, oh, maybe we should hold on to this stuff. Like I held on, and we have some like some stuff that's both of ours that I'm holding on to that are like the sealed promo packs, like the Dragonite movie promo packs, Pikachu, the Mewtwo,
the Electabuzz,
all those. Like all the league promos, we have tons of them. I mean, we graded 90. No wait, it was 150, I think. The Hollow Mew promo. And I think we graded like
the Ancient Mew promo. You mean
no, like the league promo Hollow.
Oh, Black Star. The Black Star promo number 7.
I think we graded like 20 some and 10.
Yeah,
but we never grade. And then we had like a ton of EV that no 10 on those, but it's crazy. It was just like it's like one of those cardboard sleeves, and it was just filled with promos.
That's crazy. Any of the number 1 black promo Ivies in there, Ivy Pikachus?
No. I bought one from a lady, one of my sugar mamas. She's from Michigan, and her like uncle was a commodities trader.
Okay.
And he collected all first edition sets, the E series sets, legendary collection up until Fire Red Leaf Green, complete master sets. That's crazy. Besides some of the first edition, because the communication was off between us originally, but everything else I bought from her, and everything was mint.
Yeah, that's crazy. So tell us a little bit, like, from the way you remember that big collection buy you had, because if anybody out there is familiar with Cool Trainer Ryan, like, you have one of the coolest, like, most impressive collection buys. Just one.
Nick and I talk about it, and we're like, this is a once in a lifetime experience. Hands down, you'll never see anything like it again, because it was just for the value we got. And it all comes down to just, me constantly buying, staying in touch with the guy. Shout out to Mac. But I think Nick and I both didn't realize like how much we were actually getting in the first 2 deals, like the Pokemon and the Yu-Gi-Oh deals. Like the Yu-Gi-Oh just blew our minds, because like it was a 10-foot U-Haul filled to the brim.
So I know what you're talking about. I'm sure a lot of people, but for the few that don't understand in the chat, like, just give them a little understanding of like what was actually there.
I mean, there was at least what? You know what? I have a spreadsheet. I have a spreadsheet. So
good to see Pokerev in the chat. Feel free to hop on this live, Brian.
There was like I think there was a good 12 unlimited Legend of Blue Eyes boxes. There was first edition Magician Force. There was a handful of those. Invasion of Chaos.
What about the Pokemon?
The Pokemon, I know, I think Nick and I both got like 3. There's a full case of Unlimited Team Rocket. There was a few Unlimited Discovery. I know there's one EX Emerald box. But the packs, that's where I was like, Nick, this is why it's going to be worth it, because the packs. And do I have that?
Was it just, are we just talking a tote of packs, just like, and you and Nick are just rifling through it and just like, oh my God.
Well, I wish I could.
You know, it's all unweighed at that point.
Oh, it was all unweighed, 100%. Yeah. Cause I mean, he didn't sell singles.
Yeah.
He was only in the business to sell sealed product. And I wish it was my pool table just filled.
What was it like?
Probably like 5,000. What?
What was it like when you just put your eyes on it for the first time? Did you guys just look at each other?
Oh no, Nick and I were running around my basement. So we were like going through boxes, laying things out on my basement floor, and we were running around like giddy little girls. That's how excited we were. If you could probably find his, I think he put out a video of just like a reaction of like what happened back then.
Yeah.
You were running around like giddy little girls. It was that exciting. It was.
Now, were there any of the EX stuff, or where did it stop? Because this guy had
It was everything. Right? It was everything. It was everything. It was
everything.
From WotC to XY. Because the shop closed down in like 2015, I think.
Oh man, so he had everything, huh?
Prior to him selling us the rest of Pokemon, like over those like couple of years, because he sold us everything in 2019. So from 2017 to 2019, I mean, he had Skyridge boxes, he had cases, multiple cases of Team Rocket returns.
Oh, multiple. No one has multiple
for $1,500 a box. If I could bring up that old price list, it was insane.
Oh my God. So all right. Now, you're one of the few people I can ask, and if PokeRed's still in the chat, ask you guys. So everyone always says, you know, these older Gold Star sets, you could hypothetically like search cases. And my whole argument is nobody's searching cases of EX Team Rocket returns. Like, did that ever cross your mind just as something you could do? Or you're just like, no, I don't want to crack these things open.
Nick and I are both like sealed collectors. So none of that kind of stuff really ever crossed our minds.
But you said multiple cases though, right?
Well, this is we didn't get to buy those, but he had multiple cases.
Oh,
like this, yeah. Unfortunately, when we got everything, he sold through a lot of his inventory.
Do you know who
we were buying for 2 years? I was sending my friends to him, sending everybody to him.
Okay.
So, but like I know, like my one friend was gonna buy a case of Team Rocket returns, but he didn't. But still, everybody bought stuff, and everybody was getting great deals. I know I bought a Holland Phantoms box for 1,000. They sold it for 1,500 the next day.
Oh, like I can sell a Hollow Phantom box for 1,500, man. That's painful to hear, but you did great though. That's the thing that everyone out there has to understand. Buying that for 1,000, selling for 1,500 in a day. That's great.
Yeah, I mean everybody could have done it. I mean, I was sending that list. I was sending people to him constantly.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody did well with that short 2-year spurt of him having stuff. But then obviously it got to a point where like he didn't have much left, and like some of his, because he would always do pack price times 36, get your box price. He's like that old school style. That's how people used to price things back then.
Sure, yeah. It's people still try to do it to this day with modern price. It makes me like choke a little bit every time I hear that. But there's
so getting deals was easy because he didn't have that framework of like sealed boxes are worth more than just the packs times 36. You know.
Yeah.
But it was. Nick should link the video in the chat.
Yeah, feel free to link the video.
Because I know he did a video about it, and it was just the amount of packs. Like it was just insane. Like,
so all right, so now you get all this stuff. You know it's unweighed. Now, are you just like trying to burn through these packs, selling them? Are you?
We both sold them so fast. We just sold them.
Did you weigh them and sell them as light or heavy or no?
No, just sold them.
You ever think?
No, I know Nick did like a lot, like an Instagram like claim sale, and he sold through so much. I already had so much stuff pre-sold, just to a couple people, like internationally.
But this is
before I even got
changing
the-
everything for you too, right? Like there's all this. I mean, this is instant money coming in too.
Well,
So
yeah,
did you-
I mean, here the thing is, like, I had to sell a lot of the stuff because I knew we were going to be buying potentially the Yu-Gi-Oh deal. So, and I'm not like, what, 2019? I didn't have that. You know, all my money was tied up in, you know, either ungraded cards, getting cards graded. You know,
Yeah.
I had my collection, but like, I wasn't very liquid. So, like, yes, I definitely had to sell that kind of stuff pretty quickly. So I had the
Yeah.
cash flow to buy the Yu-Gi-Oh, which was 25K a piece. So.
But-
It's a decent chunk of change, you know.
But this is the thing too, is your collection still to this day is so massive. I mean, you're talking, you got multiple boxes of Legendary Collection, Expedition, Aquapolis. Like no one just sits on. Most people don't own one, let alone multiple of this. So
That's what, I mean, I bought my. What did I buy? I bought Aquapolis for. Shoot, was it 2,500?
oh my god,
I bought it from Nick. I bought.
oh,
It from,
give me chills.
I bought it from Nick. But like Expedition, I got for 2K each.
Yeah.